Good morning. We are back for day 3 of 3,000. Um, I promise I booked my haircut for Saturday, and I will get that done on Saturday. Just checking here if Instagram's connecting, and I think we're live. So I still can't get over the dread of like, I don't want to do this. Why did I sign myself up to this? But once I get started, it actually feels great. It's just really me talking to myself, so can't be that hard, right? Um, Once you drop the perception of the world's gonna see it or what's everybody gonna think, it honestly everything just becomes a lot easier, and it helps just share what you're feeling with people that support you and love you, and you get right into it. So today I thought, before we get into taxes and crypto and Bitcoin and what we're trying to do at Grinvolt, I sent out an update just yesterday actually to all my investors, and they have questions and things like that. But I figured let's just keep it simple for now. Still, we'll work our way up into that. Um, I'd like to do Twitter Spaces eventually, TikTok. Anyway, always trying to do too much more than trying to get things perfect, but better to just start and do. So, entrepreneurship. When did I get into entrepreneurship and why the bug has stuck and why I can't get rid of it? I am in what people say, unemployable. Now, I don't think that's true. I think I'm actually a very good employee if I ever needed to be. But with all the privilege and opportunity that I have, thanks to my parents and just being Canadian and being here in Vancouver, and with the education background and community and network that I have, it's like the the opportunity and ability to work for myself and you know explore new frontiers is not to be taken lightly. A lot of people would love to do this and to continue to pursue that opportunity instead of working somewhere else as long as I can and want to, um, is important. But I didn't always want to be an entrepreneur. I think, I mean, my dad wanted me to be a lawyer. I was in school and I wanted to be an academic. Lots of things I wanted to be. Um, when I was first looking for jobs, at the end of the day, I guess it starts with I want to make money, and I started with like security jobs in school, and then I applied for summer opportunities. Uh, I worked. One of my earliest jobs was actually as a cleaner, like a housekeeping. I was cleaning dorms and stuff after everybody left UBC for the first year, and then I was looking for more things, and I applied for even for this. Yeah, I applied to be like a deckhand. A deckhand. I applied to be a deckhand for fishermen in the Haida Gwaii. Like, I asked the person, "Why are you hiring university students for this?" He's like, "You guys just learn faster. I have to teach you less." And I was like, "Oh, that's very interesting. Like being exposed to learning uh, helps you learn anything. Once you learn to learn, you can learn more." But I did not get the job. I did not get the job as a deckhand um, for salmon fishing. And I think that's honestly the last time I tried. No, that's not true. I did try to apply for jobs again after, but I've never quite been successful with applying, interviewing, and getting a job. Any job that I had gotten afterwards were always, through a handshake. I met someone at an event, learn about their company, propose something, and we're like, oh, you know what, let's just build this. And then that's how gotten most of my jobs. Um, but my first exposure to entrepreneurship was that same summer when I got rejected from being a deckhand. The immediate next day, I got a friend from the Bitcoin Club call and ask, "Hey, you wanna Wilson Cross? You wanna work with me on this dog? dog walking, dog boarding um, marketplace. He gave me this book to read up about marketplaces, and I was like, oh, what's this marketplace thing? It was written by Boris Wertz of Version One Ventures in Vancouver, and wow, a whole nother world opened up to me. I've mentioned previously that I've been very interested in finance and marketplaces, and well, not marketplaces, but just economics and business. And I'd never come across a marketplace before, other than in games like in RuneScape, where you can buy and sell lobsters and weaponry and things like that. And for the first time in real life, I was like, oh, someone's building a marketplace. And there's a demand and supply and a price, and you're bringing people together. It's like a mini economy. And that just had me fascinated. Um, and as I got started working, I was just mar- growth hacking. I got this title for growth hacking, although they said I could get any title I want. And we grew that business over that summer, and it was the most fun I've ever had. I did anything and everything, learned really so many parts of business that I never thought I would. Built a blog, built a um, and actually that's also when I first started coding and programming, because I was fascinated by the work of the devs. And in some ways, the devs actually, I felt, slowed down the work all the time. And I was like, you know what? If I ever start something of my own, I need to know and understand the technology so that I can, um, so that I go build it. I can just build it, or just call the devs out, or just, move things faster. And then when returning to school after that summer, I continued, pursuing more computer science, cognitive systems, and courses so that I could learn to build and dev. I thought, but this is kind of the origin story. It's not actually telling you where and how I got into entrepreneurship, but that's the place it started. And I think that I'll end it here for now for today. Just a little bit every day. Keep it going. Thank you for listening.